Oh, hello. Okay, so we're continuing with the night shift, and just a brief recap. We're in a hospital trying to escape because there's some bad stuff going on. We had to figure out a clue. When I'm small, I'm the longest. When I'm large, I'm the shortest. What part of the body am I? I couldn't figure it out. I had to Google it, and it came up with two answers: either hair or nails, or a candle. Either way. I don't believe anything about that would require you to go to the ER. So it says if you find yourself in a location which might be connected to the riddle's answer, add 50 to the section number to find yourself, and then turn to that section. But I don't think that was it. Let's see. There's nothing else here in this office, so you head back towards the exit. But before you leave, a notice board on the wall catches your eye. You're not sure why, but you feel drawn to two items pinned up there: the off-duty roster and a postcard. If you wish to examine the roster, turn to 292. If you'd prefer to study the postcard, turn to 179. If you'd rather ignore the strange compulsion and leave, turn to 311. Now this is a difficult one, because I kind of want to go to this other page to see what the riddle has to do with anything. Let's do that. Okay. If you find yourself in a location which might be connected to the riddle's answer, add 50 to the section number to find yourself at. And then turn to that section. Alright, we're in section 23, so adding 50 would be 73. '73. Oh my goodness. You're a bit jarred, but nothing's broken. Still, there's not much comfort in the pit is too... What? What pit? I think I messed up somewhere. Add 50 to the section number. I'm in section 23. 50 plus 23 is 73. Why is it talking about a pit? We didn't fall anywhere. Alright, well anyway. Alright, let's skip that. Let's see. You want to examine the off-duty roster or the postcard, or if you'd rather ignore it and leave. Let's study the postcard. See where it's from. See who sent a postcard to a hospital. Turn to 179. $179. Excuse me, sorry. As you get closer, you can see that the postcard is advertising some event to do with a chemical society. It has the Ouroboros, Auroboros, Ouroboros symbol emblazoned on it, and you vaguely remember that it relates to the structure of benzene, but you can't imagine why the intensive care unit would have this on such prominent display. There's a little symbol here. It's a snake eating itself. Although you can't explain why you're so drawn to it, you pluck the postcard off the board and put it in your pocket. While you're here, you can check out the duty roster, turn to 292. But otherwise, it's time to exit the unit, turn to 311. Should we check out the duty roster to see who doesn't belong here, or to see who we can call for help? Yeah, let's go to 292. Check the duty roster. $292. Let's see, 4.5 minutes. You reach for the green-colored chart, but the drawing pen falls out, taking the roster with it to the floor. You tut in annoyance, but then notice a small hole in the board. It had been hidden by the roster. and as you peer closer, you realize that the hole goes through the wall too. If you want to press your eye to the hole so you can look through, turn to 46. If you have a bad feeling about doing that and would rather just leave, turn to 162. Well, I mean, come on, we've come this far. Let's press our luck and put our eye to the hole. Page or section number 46. Maybe we won't get shot. Despite your misgivings... What? Oh, whoops. That's not the start of 46. There it is. Wow. Forgot how to count for a second. At first you can't believe what you're seeing. It's the adjacent renal unit, and it looks normal. You pull back, ready to yell through the small hole, but at the last second you see something and you pause, squinting again. It looks normal, doesn't it? Nurses walking back and forth, patients in beds, clean, no murders, just what you'd expect. But there it is again, a slight shimmer in the atmosphere. It's as if what you're seeing isn't really what you're seeing, as if two images are superimposed over each other. But that doesn't make sense, does it? And then it starts, a loud humming noise, the buzz of millions of insects. It fills your brain, and finally you step back from the notice board. Like a switch going off, the droning stops, and all you can hear is the gurgling sound coming from the second bay. You wish you knew what was going on, but something tells you that you're not going to find any answers here. You head for the exit. Turn to 162. Isn't that what we were avoiding, 162? Alright, now we gotta exit, I guess. 162. Alright, here we go. We'll end it with this one. Just before you reach the main doors to the intensive care unit, you hear a sound that chills your blood. A faint click as the connecting door to the operating theaters open. You freeze. Footsteps again. Those heavy, confident footsteps. Confident footsteps? But are they coming your way? There's nowhere to go if they do. You can't run, you can't hide. But all that do... What? You can run and you can hide, but all that do... all have died. Oh, that's someone... Okay. You can run, you can hide, but all that do have all died. Comes a sing-song voice from the distance. Not only is he hunting you, but he's taunting you. Tears fill your eyes and trickle down your cheeks. But then you realize the footsteps are moving away from you. He's heading towards the rest of the hospital. You hear the door at the end open and close, and you sag with a relief. You're safe, for now. You head quickly along to the junction, the door on your right, which leads back to the operating theaters, is now wide open. And if you decide to go back there, turn to 332. If you want to head left and follow the man's footsteps, head to 276. All right, guys, what do you think we should do? Should we head towards the operating theaters, or should we follow this creepy guy's footsteps? Comment below. See you next week.